Dynamite Dubois. 248 pounds, 6 ounces for the defending world champion, Daniel Dubois.
242 pounds, 7 ounces.
242.7 for the challenger, Fabio Wardley.
Don't blink, baby. That's it. Don't blink. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Here we go. Third.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this the main event.
Daniel, stand it.
Absolute chaos erupted at the weigh-in as Daniel Dubois completely lost his cool and hurled a water bottle toward Fabio Wardley in a shocking moment of pure disrespect. The crowd instantly reacted as tensions exploded, but Wardley stayed composed while Dubois looked rattled and emotional before fight night.
This challenge of your career, the stage is bigger, the lights are going to be brighter. What does that mean for Fabio Wardley?
Yeah, look, this is it. This means everything. This is the one before the one. So all the work is done, training's ticked off, all the hard work is put in.
Oh yeah, I just happened to be around. Oh, magic. Oh, Fab's here. Fucking hell, look at that.
Meanwhile, Daniel Dubois sounded extremely confident while speaking ahead of the fight, insisting that he is ready to hand Fabio Wardley the first loss of his career. Dubois appeared fired up and aggressive during the interview, but many fans believe Wardley's calmness and composure are starting to frustrate him mentally before the opening bell even rings.
Full of confidence for this one. Full of confidence, you know, raring to go. And I've got to take his all. I'm going to be the first man to do it. And, you know, I'm just can't wait to go.
Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley made it clear that his issue with Daniel Dubois is not the trash talk, but the lack of respect behind the scenes. Wardley sounded calm and mature while calling out Dubois for his behavior, and many fans online agreed that Dubois has started crossing the line during this heated build-up.
Look, I'm a stand-up person. I respect those that respect me and that show me respect and behave respectfully. From the interactions I've had with him on a number of occasions, it's not been that. So I don't mind a bit of back and forth, a bit of boxing. Like, the game's the game. I'm not fussed by that. It is what it is. But ultimately, there needs to be a level of respect there, and hold yourself properly, act properly in the right situations, and those things haven't been done. So no, there's not. I don't know if I particularly learned anything. There wasn't nothing I didn't know already that I hadn't seen already in other situations and other circumstances that was a bit jittery. When the cameras are on, when it's a big stage, when it's a big event, people's personality shows through, and nervous demeanour, nervous, jittery, on edge, twitchy, but they're all things that we'd already seen, already assessed already, so it wasn't particularly nothing new, things I'd already seen, but it was funny to see up close.
I can say to all that, talk is cheap. I normally got a lot to say, but you know what? I choose to be silent today. I want to talk about today and what's going to happen on the 9th of May, and that's all. Talk is cheap. Daniel doesn't have to prove nothing. He's only ever lost to one man twice.
Daniel just lost it, completely lost it during fight week. We're talking bottles flying, security rushing in, and a heavyweight champion looking anything but composed. But here's what nobody's talking about.
You now, the fact that it seems you got under his skin a little bit?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think much will change, not between now and then. And if it does, then I think it would be inauthentic. I don't think that would be the real him. I think someone would have been in his ear and been like, right, you need to kind of bite back now.
Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley made it clear that his issue with Daniel Dubois is not the trash talk, but the lack of respect behind the scenes. Wardley sounded calm and mature while calling out Dubois for his behavior, and many fans online agreed that Dubois has started crossing the line during this heated build-up.
It's all about mindset. Dom recognises that. It's not about the physicalities. We've Daniel Dubois, never has been. You know, he's a big, strong guy, and like, if you get his mind right and he's that self-belief there, and that's what Don will be working on with him.
Don Charles is doubling down. Dubois trainer came out swinging, defending his fighter like his career depends on it. He's telling everyone they're forgetting how dangerous Daniel really is. Only one man has ever beaten Dubois, Alexander Usyk.
I do wonder, when it comes on top for him, Daniel Dubois, what's up there and does he want it? That's the only real question mark I've got over his career. Obviously, losing to Usyk's no disgrace, but he's a massive puncher, big, hard hitter. And Fabio Wardley has never really been in there. You've got Justice Hooney, you've got Joseph Parker, you've got Fraser Clark. None of them are really bangers, are they? None of them can really punch hard for heavyweight. I'm sure if they hit you on the chin, it'd hurt. But somebody like me who's got a granite chin.
Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley made it clear that his issue with Daniel Dubois is not the trash talk, but the lack of respect behind the scenes. Wardley sounded calm and mature while calling out Dubois for his behavior, and many fans online agreed that Dubois has started crossing the line during this heated build-up.
I look up to him a lot. I'm very proud of him, all the things he's achieved in life, and I think my brother will win, obviously. I think he'll win by knockout, to be fair.
Everyone else, steamrolled, destroyed. Charles is reminding people that this isn't some journeyman having a meltdown. This is a heavyweight champion with serious knockout power. But that bottle-throwing incident has fans asking the real question.
As the fight go, well, I think it's obvious to see that I'll knock him out. Like that's easiest to say. That's known. It's just whether I want to do it early or I want to do it late.
Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley made it clear that his issue with Daniel Dubois is not the trash talk, but the lack of respect behind the scenes. Wardley sounded calm and mature while calling out Dubois for his behavior, and many fans online agreed that Dubois has started crossing the line during this heated build-up.
His name because Fabio Wardley's a world champion now in his own right, and that 5% I'm just talked to you about, he's 5% better now than what he was before he won the title, because that's what it gives you when you win a world title. Now he's just beaten Joseph Parker, right, and messed him up quite badly. It wasn't an easy fight. It ebbed and flowed for periods in that fight, but ultimately Wardley got the job done. That's what he does. He gets the job done. Look at his career. Now he would have improved, and a lot is to be said of Daniel Dubois because he's got an excellent jab. That was the difference between him and AJ when they fought, was that jab. It was just beautiful. Wardley's got a good jab, and if Wardley's jab has improved since winning that title, then it's a battle.
Is Dubois mentally ready for this fight? Because Fabio Wardley looked ice cold watching the whole thing unfold. While Daniel was losing his temper, Wardley was studying him like a chess master, planning his next move.
I think when I've lived the life, so I guess I wouldn't be here without him. I wouldn't be here without, the dedication and the fire my dad has, and what he put into me. I'm glad I was the first male-born boxer and come out and went through that whole program.
Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley made it clear that his issue with Daniel Dubois is not the trash talk, but the lack of respect behind the scenes. Wardley sounded calm and mature while calling out Dubois for his behavior, and many fans online agreed that Dubois has started crossing the line during this heated build-up.
The champion, you obviously have a say in this fight as well. Why did you want to go straight into this one after a defeat? Most people have an easier one after a defeat, just to kind of get back on the horse, so to speak. You've gone straight into what many consider the #2 heavyweight in the world. Why have you gone straight there?
I think it's perfect for me. This fight, you ain't a southpaw or anything like that. This is the domestic scrap I need. This is, juicy for me. This is proper boxing now. Back at home.
I'm coming out southpaw, so he's gonna come out southpaw.
There's a lot of being talked about right now, but I can't wait to put him to sleep on it.
Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley made it clear that his issue with Daniel Dubois is not the trash talk, but the lack of respect behind the scenes. Wardley sounded calm and mature while calling out Dubois for his behavior, and many fans online agreed that Dubois has started crossing the line during this heated build-up.
There's not much to say that hasn't already been said. And I guess on that point, the main thing to say is don't blink. It's because, look, my fans, my supporters, everyone here at Ipswich, especially here at this ground, the fight I had here was probably synonymous with that of don't blink, because all in a second, the fight with just as soon he was upside down and was on its head.
He did land with a shot at the end of the first round, but since then he's not managed.
He's just come up against a good fighter, that's all that's happened.
So many hovering around, waiting for a shot. Usyk and Dubois meet, Joseph Parker, Ajit Kabayel. There's all sorts of heavyweight. Oh! What about that from Fabio Wardley? And it just takes one shot. That is unbelievable. Fabio Wardley losing virtually every single round, and he fights a jackhammer. Oh my word!
And again, for the Daniel fight, I think it's going to be a very similar moment in terms of just one punch, knockout, him down, him out. If you blink, you would have missed it.
And get this, Wardley's psychological game is next level. He's suggesting that Dubois is only acting tough now because his team is pushing him to respond to all the online criticism. That's a brutal mind game right there. Listen to how naturally confident Wardley sounds compared to. One guy looks calm, sharp, and in complete control of the narrative. The other guy is already emotionally invested before fight night even arrives. That's dangerous territory. Here's the kicker: being emotionally invested can go two ways. Either it fuels you to greatness, or it makes you sloppy when the lights are brightest. And Dubois is betting on option 2. The contrast is wild. You've got Wardley playing the long psychological game, staying composed, making calculated jabs at Dubois' mental state. Meanwhile, the champion is reacting to everything, throwing bottles, letting emotions drive his actions. But here's what's really happening behind the scenes. This isn't just about one face-off gone wrong. This is about who controls the mental warfare leading into a massive heavyweight clash. And right now, Wardley is winning that battle. The question isn't whether Dubois can fight. We know he can knock people out cold. The question is whether he can stay mentally sharp when someone's playing games with his head. And that bottle incident, that's exactly what Wardley wanted to see. Look, only Usyk has managed to outbox and outthink Dubois. But Wardley isn't trying to outbox him. He's trying to get inside his head and make him fight angry instead of smart. And honestly, it might be working. So here's my question for you, drop it in the comments. Is Dubois showing champion mentality, or is Wardley already in his head? Who do you think has the psychological edge going into this heavyweight showdown? If this breakdown opened your eyes to the mind games happening behind the scenes, smash that like button and subscribe, because this heavyweight division is about to explode. Because here's what most people don't realize about heavyweight boxing. The fight is won or lost between the ears long before the first bell rings. And Wardley just got a masterclass in reading his opponent's mental blueprint. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a heavyweight champion completely lose composure at a press event? We're talking about someone who's supposed to be the alpha in the room, the guy who strikes fear into opponents. Instead, Dubois gave Wardley a roadmap to his breaking point. And Wardley, he's taking notes. This guy is studying every reaction, every emotional crack, every moment where Dubois shows vulnerability. He's building a psychological profile in real time, and Dubois is giving him all the ammunition he needs. But here's where it gets really interesting. Wardley's team is now adjusting their entire fight strategy based on what they witnessed. They're not just preparing for Dubois power anymore, they're preparing to trigger his emotional responses during the actual fight. Picture this scenario. Round 3, Wardley lands a clean shot, then starts talking, maybe throws in a little smile or gesture that reminds Dubois of that bottle-throwing moment. Suddenly, the champion isn't fighting the man in front of him, he's fighting his own anger, his own frustration. That's when technique goes out the window. That's when a calculated boxer becomes a brawler throwing wild haymakers. And in heavyweight boxing, one wild swing that misses can leave you wide open for the counter that ends everything. The scary part? Dubois might not even realize it's happening until it's too late. Wardley has already proven he can get under his skin without throwing a single punch. Imagine what he can do when they're actually trading leather in the ring.